Hello and welcome, everyone. We actually have a little special thing for you guys. We're not Disguised Toast, not by any means. We're not one single person. We're actually two people in completely different forms. Why? Because we are here to show you guys what's going on with the Disguised Toast Valorant Showdown. It's gonna be a fun day because we usually by the way, my name is Atman, joined here by Gompers. We usually commentate games of normal professional Valorant, but today couldn't be more important. Today couldn't be more professional. We have two of the finest pros in North America, Som from NRG and Tenz from Sentinels, joined up with 5 streamers on the other side, 5 noobs, quote unquote. And Gompers, who are those noobs?
The noobs. We have Valkyrae, Katamina, Kaide, Disguised Toast himself, and Saikuno. So that's a lineup. I honestly, it's looking pretty good. Maybe, I'm assuming a 13-0 here for the noobs. They're gonna bring it home.
That's a sharp. we just started. We're not even talking about predictions just yet. But I don't even think we were gonna talk about predictions. This one is a mystery because the 5 players that are actually playing on the streamer side, they play Valorant all the time on stream. Almost every single time they stream, if they want to have a variety stream, they'll smack Valorant right at the end. It's the winning formula. It's what gets the primers. So with that being said, with that experience being taken into effect, how much experience are we looking at for any of these noobs? Who are the players that we could actually focus at to potentially try to compete against the pros?
I'm thinking Kaide. I think Kaide has a really good shot, mainly because obviously she is dating Tenz, infamously known. Everybody knows that. So being that person that is dating a professional, I'm assuming she knows some of Tenz's tendencies and actually has improved a lot over time. So I'm thinking, maybe she'll run the pros up for their money.
Yeah, I mean, we look at just a list, right? Because we all know what the pros do on a daily basis. They slap it up on Radiant queues and all that. But when it comes to these streamers, we're not exactly seeing them queue up comp every single game. We're seeing some spike rushes here and there. We're seeing some unrated. But here's the thing, that just adds an X factor. That just adds a whole other twist to things, because we're just gonna get mystery. And it's not just mystery before the game, it's mystery mid game. What's one of the rules that we have for some of the players, at least on the noob side?
On the noob side, I'm unsure.
It's something related to agents.
The agents, do they?
Maybe
I need to pick beforehand.
It was a last second rule thrown in by Toast, but he ended up saying that not only, of course, do the agents that they picked before that ends up sticking around, but they could literally switch mid game. So we're gonna be seeing agent swaps throughout the entire match. So I had notes for agents that some of these players tend to play. I think now we can actually kind of talk about them, but not really, because again, it's still going to be a mystery. The one piece of information that we know going into this game is that it's going to be on bind, but otherwise I think we're just going to keep waiting on what we actually have in terms of the background for the players in terms of agents. But Gompers, let's just talk about some of the players in terms of just their background in general. Where do they come from for some of the people that don't know these streamers?
All right, well, for the pros, we do have Tenz and Som. For Tenz, no. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Tyson, no, not Tenz, no.
Yeah?
Also known as Tenz on social media, is a Canadian professional gamer. I believe they recently moved. I don't know if it was to Los Angeles or if they're still in Canada, but
to LA. I remember that. Yeah. They moved to LA.
So yeah, they recently moved, no longer Canadian. No, it's still having that background, of course. Professional gamer for Sentinels, but actually recently played CS:GO for Cloud9.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can see where the skill is. I mean, that's where it came from. The CS:GO pro plays.
Right. And now, can you kind of talk to me about Som? What exact information you can get about Som?
Oh, Sam O, also known as Som. Okay, an American player, not Canadian, who currently plays for Energy. So they are also a duelist like Tenz. So yeah, and he also played CS:GO. So on Gen G, but not Cloud9, Gen G. So.
That's crazy. Let's talk about the noobs then. Let's talk about Valkyrae. Valkyrae, she's American streamer, an American streamer who, Valkyrie, excuse me, Ray, better known as Valkyrie, is an American internet personality. She has been YouTube's most watched female streamer since 2020. Did you know that, Gompers? And also, she received Gaming Creator of the Year by Adweek. That's astounding. That's astounding. Now, I don't exactly know how those skills are going to transfer over to the Valorant server, but from what I'm seeing, Valkyrie, very, very, very established, as we all know.
Maybe she's just going to be very personable, you know, talk to the team, be the uplifting person. That's what I'm assuming, because obviously if you talk to probably millions of people every day when you stream or whatever, thousands of people, whatever the case may be, you have to know how to talk to people. You have to be one of those people that can uplift. And maybe Valkyrie's
communication skills are important.
Yeah, maybe the IGL, who knows?
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah, that's a great deduction. That's a great professional deduction from our analyst Gompers, where you know, we think that, you know, Valkyrie, due to her professional communicating skills, might be the IGL.
Maybe.
What about, you know, what about everyone else? Like just on a border level, just on a base level, because we are getting into the game very soon. We don't exactly know what the agent select is, but we do have our game ready in just a little bit. But let's just get a little bit more, just a little more info. What else do you got, Gompers?
For everybody else?
Sure.
Regarding everyone else, I mean, there is Sykkuno. Sykkuno's actually good friends with Valkyrie, so
good friends.
I believe they moved in together recently, so
did they?
It's one of those things. They moved in with. I believe it was. There were other creators that they moved in with. They play together all the time. I've seen, you know, some of their streams throughout time, so it's interesting.
Same.
You know? I'm assuming that they're gonna play well together because they do play together sometimes. So it's one of those things where it's like, maybe, you know, run in together. So I'm going to see some strats here for the both of them.
So let's actually talk about the agent select being very serious now, folks. We're finally getting into the game. We were just thrown about a bit during the break, but yes, we finally get into the agent select, and we can actually talk about some of the tendencies that we've seen from the noobs in the past, and this isn't exactly a surprise in terms of the agent select. Valkyrie, whenever she's in that mix with Kaide, with Sykkuno, in terms of just queuing, she usually does pick out that Viper, or at least as a support on Bind. We've seen the same from Katamina. She can also play a 6 Sova. Kaide, we've seen play more just a fill because she is the highest ranked on this team. So we'd like to think that Kaide could potentially be the person that would try to take up more of a sentinel role, or more that depends on a little bit more utility. Now, we don't exactly know what Disguise Toast and Sykkuno are going for, but to say the very least, Sykkuno, chaotic evil. Just very last seconds of agent select, that's what I was expecting. Last 5 seconds, he just throws out a throw pick, probably like a raise, maybe a neon. That's what we would expect from Sykkuno. Disguise Toast, though, very normal guy, boomer-esque. He does like to play a bit of Brim. He also does play, if I'm not mistaken, Chamber. So it's not, you know, again, these are normal queuing things, normal matchmaking things. But on the other side, for the agent select, we have Tenz and Som both picking out on duelists. Now, was that the right decision here? Because we're looking at a completely different format. In a 5v2, you would like to think that you need as much utility as possible.
I mean, I would assume maybe, you know, the util would be a good thing, but for two professional players who aim for a living, I would also assume that maybe the picks that they had would work out as well. You know, I'm assuming they're going for a very rush type of composition with the two duelist pick, and not trying to hold back the site on the defense, or trying to play a little bit safer on the attack. So maybe just a full on, hey, we're going to run it in and just get the one taps, I guess.
Just get the taps. Just get the one taps they need. This is what we expected, though, going into this. Tenz and Som, both duelist mains. When it comes to Som, he usually does play out on the Jet. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the pick. We've been seeing him on. Maybe on just secondary duelists. We've only seen him on Euro once, and Neon is just a wild pick. We've seen Neon a couple of times, but that's the prime matchmaking moment there from Tenz, where we're just gonna see that Neon. We're just gonna see some buck wild plays, and yeah, I think that was more or less what we expected from the agent select. No surprises. So yeah, maybe we do have to redo agent select, though, because we still have 2 more players to go. But Gompers, you said your prediction earlier was a 13-0. Do you still stick to that?
I think I think it was more for the comedic effect. I definitely think maybe the pros are going to get a couple rounds in, but I mean a 5v2. A 5v2. I feel like regardless, that's like saying, you know, you can handle a bronze lobby by yourself as a Radiant, right? It's very hard. You need at least something.
That's pretty hard.
You need at least something.
They, at least on Bind, to be completely upfront, it's actually going to be pretty easy for Som and Tenz to kind of be separated from one another, try to take separate battles. I mean, on Bind, it's very crucial that you end up getting split approaches onto sites. When it comes to the B side, of course, you want to be coming out of both hookah and long. It's a lot harder to actually spill out in terms of the actual util, or at least util enough for you to cover up most of the angles on site. So again, the one issue here is just the fact that Som and Tenz, no smokes, no util that could stop a push. It's just going to be raw aim.
Select your agent.
You're going to see the raw aim. I mean, I'm assuming util as well. Som is going for the race pick, so that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. But the Tenz Yoru, honestly, not a surprise. We discussed maybe the Yoru or the Neon would be the pick. Nothing else. Nothing else. This was the main thing that we said Tenz would pick. But, you know, Kaide, like you said, to fill in with the Sentinel, not playing the Omen, it's going to be Katamina is actually going to pick that up.
Yeah, we've seen Katamina in a couple random games, random queues. Play up on the Omen. I think I also saw like a couple Phoenixes here and there, but mainly the Omen and the Phoenix. But yeah, Disguise Toast, like I said before, pretty confident with what he picks. We usually see that Brim out. We usually see the chamber from him on stream. And again, like the Boomer mindset, it's very easy for you to just pull out a tablet and just point out where you want. So Disguise Toast, definitely in his element.
I have to agree. And we're seeing trio controllers, by the way. So for a second, I thought it was a normal
They know what's up.
But then I saw the other controller. There's 3 there. Honestly, maybe that works out because it is a double duelist, right?
Yeah.
So all these smokes are just going to make it a lot harder to be able to see.
Hey, and we've seen many throw picks from this Team Noob side in a lot of random queues, and this is possibly the least throw composition that we've seen from this team so far. So, in my professional opinion, Gompers, I think we're actually in for a pretty good match here at Valorant. And we're actually kicking this off. It's going to be the pro team splitting up the map, actually. Solo battle all the way over in hookah. That's going to be Som trying to make his way up. He's already getting a couple taps on, getting pressured out by Kaide. And Sykkuno, like I said before, the chaotic evil, just around the corner, ready and round to go, looking for a peek. But it was Som this entire time doing a fake.
And we can already see a super fast rotation for Team Noobs. Very unaware that there is a fake that's going to happen. Maybe just assuming just because there's 2 people, they're going to push together. But you see this here. Pro team. Oh, Sykkuno's actually gonna pull a nasty one on Som.
Here comes Tenz now, trying to take on a 1v4. Makes it a 1v2 after taking down both Katarina and Valkyrie. Has no clue that anyone's in showers, though. So focused up on Sykkuno right now, but the TP goes behind! Tenz, are you kidding me? Dude! TP from behind. Toast had zero clue. And that's going to be the pro team opening up with a round. I mean, the prediction you said before, 13-0, that's for the pro team, right?
Maybe. I have very much faith, okay? Like, even though, right, even though majority of these players might be bronze or silver, I have a lot of hope in Kaide. I have to be completely honest with you. Kaide is a force in herself. She learned from the best, right? So
she's literally she's the perfect counter to Tenz. If there's anyone that would know his tendencies, it would be her.
Exactly. So that's why I kind of believe. I honestly do. But the 1v4 was just unfortunate.
Gompers, this is our first double approach.
We're gonna see it. I mean, Tenz. Oh, I'm interested. Sykkuno actually gonna be able to spot that, but Kaide's the one that doesn't know. Maybe Sykkuno's the pro.
I don't like this.
He's a guardian. Sounds like V.
Oh God.
They're definitely on B side.
They're planning? Want me to drop that toast?
For that.
There's one too.
Whoa. Oh! It's diff. No! not the right. It's a gun diff.
Through the wall. Wait,
Well,
they used our... We gotta do that.
Okay,
Why
okay,
we doing that,
okay.
guys?
It was
Just
a gun
jump out.
diff. We got this.
Easy for us.
Easy.
I'm buying out.
You heard it. It was a gun diff. No, but not wrong.
Not wrong.
The sight. No, the angles that they actually had were a little off.
It was an
The
anti-eco.
U-tilt actually placed before by Valk was actually pretty good.
It was an anti-eco. I agree. Now it's an even buy, right? We got the Vandals. Yeah. We got the Bulldogs and the Guardians. That's all they need for the pro team. They don't need anything else, right?
Oh my god.
So...
Wait, I just realized it's third round and they only have enough for still SMGs only.
Bought a little bit too much.
Yeah. Invested a little too much. A little too much into that second round. Tenz? Playing around with Valkyrie a little bit, but there's nobody else in the back of sight. Valkyrie is holding a solo, and she runs for the hills.
Valkyrie knows that they're on the site, but is going to have to rotate over to short. You can see this here. I believe this is going to be a pretty steady execute, but Sam is going to take out that one controller. Don't worry, two more. Never mind. Actually, all the 3 controllers are down just because of Tenz alone. And it's a 2v2, so it's the aim. I'm telling you.
It's the diff at this point. Pro team taking on multiple 1v1s at that point, and that's really where they're in their element. I mean, if there really is a side where the pro team could excel, it could only be the attacking side. It's the only side where they can realistically combine their efforts in a confident fashion, I guess. Because on the defensive side, you 100% you have to have one on B, one on A. You just have to go for a random stack. In this case, though, see the pro team, their 1v1s end up working out to keep things now to a 2v2. Kaide and Saikuno both trying to come out of hookah. Sam calls them out completely. Both of them still in the front of Tin Can. Kaide's gonna go down in a heap, but Saikuno! Saikuno around the corner with a double off of the SMG. Are you kidding me? Does he actually get the defuse though? Oh, no way! The point
Ooh. Guys, I got a gun. I got Kaide?
Oh my god, that was sick! He's sick!
Wow. Listen, Valkyrie was right. It was a gun diff. It was a gun diff.
Yeah, for sure. Gun diff, Saikuno pulls out the SMG versus, of course, the Bulldog, but, and of course, the Guardian after. So yeah, whatever gun diff that may be, I guess eliminated now because we're up to 1-2. And somehow Team Noobs still don't have enough for full rifles. Just saying.
Not yet, but listen, maybe they don't need it. You saw the Spectre play.
Maybe they don't.
All right, they have the aim just as much. I'm honestly very pleasantly surprised. You know, Saikuno's doing amazing with that clutch and the aim and just the general game sense. I feel like I've seen them do, honestly, really well.
Enemy remaining.
Hey man, Sean Garrett still has nightmares about Saikuno.
Of course.
Ooh, but Saikuno. There you go. Night Demon not able to get anything else. Only able to trouble Team Noobs. Or excuse me, pro team. Only for that one kill, but Sam now in a 1v4. Making it a 1v3 off of the spray through the tin can. Nobody is there for the trade just yet, but he knows the situation. He knows how aggressive this team, Noobs team, has been. He knows that mid could be compromised. He's trying to see if he can bait Valkyrie into peeking those perfect. Sam jumps up and he fakes the audio cue now going into mid. He knows that there might be players behind him. Oh, does he actually peek it out though? In comes the double pistols, and Team Noobs have a round back, and it's what the classic of Toast.
Oh, they teabag too. It's the BM here.
Oh, okay.
They're feeling confident. You can see it. I mean,
a little bit.
And the double walk-in, that just shows they're thinking strat-wise on Team Noobs. They're not just going in.
Together.
They're not doing the dumb stuff. They're trying to play smart. They're not rushing in either. You know, I was expecting maybe a little bit more aggression, especially, you know, it's more play for yourself within like bronze, silver elos. It's not really much of, okay, well, let's get these comms through. But yeah. I'm seeing some good synergy. I'm seeing, you know, the holdback.
Yeah, I mean, hey, in all reality, we see Team Noobs queuing together all the time. And whoa, Sam going for the double satchel play to get into U-Hole, hoping that there's someone in U-Hole, but nobody there. Again, pro team down in terms of economy. Had to just throw out a random play into this round. But they could have actually potentially ran into Saikuno. Saikuno, bit of a madman, already up into showers. Tenz actually starts things off right. He gets a free Guardian in front of him. And you don't like Tenz when he's angry. A 1v4, here we go.
Oh, and actually perfect lineup with the Viper's snake bite. Let's see, Valkyrie had that, but once again, like you said, you do not want to see Tenz when Tenz is angry, and Valkyrie having no idea what just happened. Kaede walking in on it, and it's the one-taps for Tenz.
There's no call out there. Kaede had no clue, and Valk is getting a completely...
Huh? You could do this, Ray. This is your ace.
Wait, he went out, right?
Huh?
Huh? Oh.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
You got this, Ray.
Wait a minute. How did he get there?
I don't know, but he's super low. One headshot, he's dead. He's actually one tap.
Yeah.
Just one headshot.
Okay. Okay, all I have to do is not get hit! Oh my god!
Wait, he aced us? 1v5?
You're sick! Oh, wait, that's...
We killed... No.
I love listening into
well, there you see it. Tenz on a rampage again, getting an ace on Team Noobs, and that was a 1v5.
Oh, that was amazing. Listening in on that. He's one tap, and then gets one tap in regard.
Just one shot to the head. It's that easy.
Yeah, Tenz did it, so.
Tenz can do it. Oh, man. Well, here we go. Pistols now for Team Noobs. Turret gets pulled up. Real up close and personal. Tenz trying to come up from behind. Trying to go for the sandwich play, actually. Alongside Som.
Ooh.
Som coming around the corner. Destroys Saikuno. And Tenz now wide swinging in. Disguised toast. Not spraying in the right spot. Now again. Only one more person in the middle of sight. What? Dude, Som. Random headshot through the tin can. Because why not? To make this job a whole lot harder for Team Noobs. They still have 2 players remaining. Academy and Valkyrie.
Oh, but the sandwich, Valkyrie's actually trying it, but gotta check the corners. Unfortunate, gonna be taken down, and pro team 4-2. But this isn't that bad of a gap, so it still is possible. To be completely honest with you, it's just the economy has been a little bit off for the Team Noobs.
Team Noobs, you know, it's been a bumpier road so far, and nothing like a goodbye to get them back into this game will do. But also, nothing like a good stack. All 5 players for Team Noobs stacked up over in B. Pro team, both of their players currently sitting up on A, and we've seen how fast they've actually made their way on to the site before. So Team Noobs, how long is it going to take before they notice?
Most likely a while. I feel like they'll notice when the plant is down, or maybe when it hits that 30-second mark, but they're feeling suspicious. Yeah.
They're extremely suspicious because we've seen Team Noobs. At least one person has rushed every round. At least one person has rushed one angle every round, over on A at least. And nothing showers, nothing short. So the suspicion is there. And indeed, it is affirmed no one is there on A. All 5 players for Team Noobs going back. Som is going to have a bit of fun.
We're seeing. Som also has a showstopper, but they're gonna use the.
Up, Char.
I can't kill that. I can't kill that.
It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Both hit for 95. Both hit for 90.
Yep.
One enemy remaining.
Benton! Okay! You're always good for those. I'll put you in these situations. You're always good for those.
As expected. As expected. Tenz, always good for those. At the very last second, the spike, not down to half or anything of the sort. It just had to come down to the 1v1, and Katamina committed to the defuse. There goes the pro team on the attacking side, taking up 5-2. This is starting to slip out of the Noobs' hands.
Almost. Maybe. I think I'm just optimistic at this point, you know?
Yeah,
I want to
hey,
prove to the world.
The
you know?
odds are right. The numbers look good. I think you should be optimistic.
But it is pretty hard. The one-taps are so clean for the pro team. Like, immense. I feel like those are things you don't really see on a regular basis. Like, I feel like I'm watching a tutorial on how to actually aim correctly. Oh, Tenz gets a shot in the face by Kaide, though.
Okay, Kaide. Getting some revenge in the back, and now we're gonna get a backstep from Sykkuno. There it is.
The giggles. It's the little giggles that get me.
Yeah. No, they know what's up. It's very quiet, very subdued. They know what they did.
You know, I actually think that just gamble stacking the site, or honestly just peeking 3 at a time would be better than trying to go for coordinated plays. Just because, all right? Just because at this point they don't have, you know, smokes. They don't have anything to really play with. Only each other. You peek that 5 stack, 3 stack. They can't shoot all of you at once, right?
No.
I'm hoping not, because if it happens, then I don't know what's going on.
We've seen it. We've seen crazier things.
Yes.
From both Som and Tenz on the pro scene. And so far in today's game, we've already seen 3 aces from these 2 players combined. And we could actually see an ace here. Sykkuno around the corner with the judge, but gonna get taken down by Tenz. There's still only 1 person remaining here on B. It's Kaide who gets slapped down. Oh, very late.
No, yeah, late orbital strike. That's not gonna get much. No damage, no nothing. And it's actually Tenz that's gonna retrieve the pick off of Katamina. So Katamina's down, but Disguised Toast actually might get this.
What?
No, the judge is perfect. The peek down.
He has no clue, though.
Som has, like, somewhat of a suspicion.
No, he knows. He heard the footsteps. And Toast just jumps right in. And Som, no. Toast had to scramble to get the kill. If Toast sticks that, he would win. But he is deathly scared of Tenz. Who wouldn't be? Now it's a 1v1. Toast cannot find Tenz anywhere, and Tenz knows that he's paranoid. Finally gets him to commit. And from behind, bullet to the head. 6-3 going for the pro team.
I thought for a second there Tenz was going to go for the knife because he took a moment. He took a moment to watch.
He does need revenge.
I was curious, so if Kaide could keep hitting the one shots on Tenz, though, chef's kiss. It's game over. That's really all you need. You get the one down, you team up on the other.
That's what you would think, and then Tenz 1v5s.
Aces immediately in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what we saw earlier on A, or at least felt like it was only like 5 seconds when he ended up taking down 3 players at once. But here comes Tenz. He just walks through the wall. Som, does he actually spot anyone here? Sykkuno, he's gonna get free kill out of this. Tenz, what's going on there? Did not want to help out his teammate in terms of the call out, but here we go. Valkyrie still in the middle of sight. Tenz has no clue that she's there. And still playing around with it. Throws out a decoy. Finally going to be able to get the frag. But he split the map, essentially. Spike is in the hands of Team Noobs. But Tenz still gets a free pick onto Sykkuno. He wide swings.
Tenz might actually have this. They're on different portions. They're peeking this 1v1.
Yeah, 1v1s now.
All Tenz has to do. No, but Kaide is not going to fall in suspicion.
I don't want anymore. This is like playing with weights on, and when we play normal games again, we're gonna be so good.
Is that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
so?
definitely.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, they're gonna be so good when they play 5v2 queues. Very clearly, that happens a lot in matchmaking. We all know that. So them playing 2 pros is going to be the exact same as a full 5v5 queue. So they're not wrong. Not wrong to an extent. So let's see. Do we get the same force of 5 players from the pro team? Essentially, so Som goes in for free, takes down Valkyrie. This entire setup already working out for the pro team. And again, like I said before, it's like the same force of 5 players.
It is very balanced. I actually think this is extremely balanced, which is interesting, because it is a 2v. Obviously, anything's losable though, even in regular combat.
I'm flashing high, flashing high.
Yeah.
Flashing high again.
One short.
One enemy remaining.
Cutting through. Fake teleport.
Okay!
Alright.
I rose it! I rose it!
Is that what
Leon
happened?
is so fast!
Last round.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's really nothing else that Team Noobs can actually do, though. They have to go fast and furious.
Always, most definitely. I mean, as I was saying before, once again, somewhat balanced. Everything is always losable, right? In scenarios where it is 2v4, 2v5, whatever the case may be.
Sure.
But you know, it's just very surprising with the lineup that we have. Pro Team's doing like pretty immaculate, but Team Noobs actually having the 4 rounds in.
Yeah, the 4 rounds in, not too bad. You know, we were expecting a little more, but on that attacking side, like I said before, in that disadvantage, the attacking side is so much easier. So Team Noobs just trying to get as much as they can out of this defensive side. Here comes this crossfire in the middle of this A site. Disguised Toast sitting in short. Tenz looking for him. Throws out a decoy. Toast doesn't shoot at it. And Tenz goes down. Toast, the patience of a monk.
Oh, now Sam knows though.
Oh, my God.
I knew it. It was the wait. You see them wait for a second. You can assume.
It worked.
Yeah, but a good bait out. I mean, Katamina was able to take it. Now the 5 to 7,
Team
but like
player.
you said, yeah, like you said, now switching sides, the defense. I honestly think it might be actually, yeah, with the 3 controllers that we have on Team Noobs, I think it's going to be very hard for Pro Team.
It's going to be incredibly hard because if Pro Team play the way that kind of you're supposed to play traditional Valorant, you need the even contacts. You need someone over in B. You need someone over in A. Maybe you could try to go for a retake together, but that's the thing with this composition. Retakes are practically a no-go. You're realistically just pointing in a general direction and just holding W. Because that's kind of what it feels like when you're playing with just flashes and nades and no smokes. So Team Noobs, they have all the util in the world to try to take on Pro Team here on their own attacking side. And here's where we're starting the second half. Can we see Team Noobs try to take one over the pros?
I think this round they might. Oh no, but not if Sam is going to continue hiding.
So much
in
util.
that corner. Oh yeah,
they're clean on. You can see the Pro Team setting up for a retake.
Planted.
Yeah, Sam's just gonna stick in here. It's a 2v4, and Sam has a shorty. So best case scenario now. Yeah, Sam has to be very careful. Sam has to play the close corners. Still having the pain shell though, so could retrieve some damage if needed. Oh,
There you go.
my shorty doesn't.
Killjoy lit 105. Wait, dude, they had a strat. They actually had a strat.
Ignored you hold.
They ignored you hold through the Viper wall, and they went past the Viper wall to push to one side. Who's IGLing for this team?
Who's IGLing for this team? We were suspecting that it could have been Valk, maybe Kaide though, because of the experience.
I think it's funny as well because Sam was running basically a double pump. If you think about it, because he had 2 shorties.
No, literally had double shorties ready and raring to go.
Just juggling it. I think that is extremely smart.
Swap.
I don't think I would ever think of that. That just shows, you know, this is the Pro Team.
Hey, that's the difference. That's the diff between the pros and the noobs. It's you know, that quick thinking. You know, thinking 5 steps ahead. The double punt, good idea. But is it a good idea, though, that the Pro Team only keep 1 here on B? It just so happens that one, though, just so happens to be Tenz. Tenz, he finds a firing range in the middle of sight, or in the middle of hookah, excuse me. Finds a couple of heads, but only able to get 1 in terms of Kaide so far, down to just about 30 HP. But with Team Noobs having so many players, they can have so much fun in the middle of this site, or in the middle of this map. Saikuno is all the way in spawn, and Sam and Saikuno, well, they spend quick moment staring into each other's eyes. almost lovingly, but now they hate each other. What's going on? What happened here? I thought the story arc was good. What happened? Som and Saikuna, now they're fighting. Don't do this, guys, please. Saik has his knife out. Som doesn't. Som is just jumping around. Tenz, you need to help him.
He's moving while jumping. It's not even physically possible.
The maneuver around was pleasant. You could see they really couldn't hit anybody.
They win?
I think maybe.
No.
Yeah, if Valkyrie has this. She's holding it down. Valk is there.
Post plant tech. Post plant Viper tech. Oh, no way.
Oh,
no way.
No. I believed. And it came true. I believed 100%. Valkyrie was waiting. Valk had it. She just waiting for somebody to take it. A perfect setup. Honestly, yeah. Who is the IGL?
Whoever it may be, it's working out. If you're in the attacking side, these setups have been quite immaculate. If anything, I'm not actually questioning the IGL. I'm questioning the coach. Who could be the coach for this team?
Do you think
maybe Michael? I feel like Michael would be kind of the harbinger of chaos. And so far, we have only seen chaos from Team Noobs. On the A side, though, the post plans have been a bit chaos, but these early takes, though, have been quite fun. But Som going in with the judge, able to take down 2 off of this, off of the satchels. And now it's down to Tenz, where his job is actually made a bit easier, 1v3.
You have to have immense trust in your teammate to pull something off like that in a 2v5.
And I think he does.
I think Tenz does.
I think I'm confident in Tenz too. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If I were Som, I would also be pretty confident in this guy. I think that's my expert opinion.
I mean, after the 1v5, I think I would too. A 1v3, that's absolutely nothing for Tenz right now.
No, this is another day in the office, folks. Welcome back to yet another Tenz frag compilation. Thank you for watching.
Oh, I actually thought for a second Toast had that. It looked like it.
No, he just didn't know that he was.
Let's play double B, but have a TP at A. I think they go B.
Yeah. They're probably just going AB.
Yeah.
That has to be the goal. Wait. Go hookah. I'll throw a flash for us to peek.
Okay. I have a judge. I'm gonna satchel at them again.
Wait. Okay. You might have to protect the angle for a second.
Okay.
Oh, we heard the call. We heard the call. Now we're going to get it. Where do we get the flash? And where do we get the peaks? Here comes Tenz. The flash and dash works in as Tenz takes down Disguised Toast. But there's still a player back over in long. How is that 1v1 going to go down? Kaide actually scrambling a little bit and actually able to make it out. Tenz holding on his own over an A. And on his own, he has a spike.
Fake teleport.
Oh, and now it's a Kaide v Tenz. We're going to see it in action, whether or not Kaide is actually going to be able to hit the 1 tap, because, I mean, realistically, you need it in this case scenario. You can't miss your first shot.
No, I don't think they can miss any shots, Gompers.
Oh. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, Tenz having the spike just honestly makes it 50 times harder as well. Once you lose it, it's gone. And now Som with the 2K. What's going on? Just the close-up.
Okay. Som facing on a 1v2. He pulls out the rocket to try to make it a 1v1, but it ends up working for 2. There you go. Pro team. Explosive in the last few rounds. Getting back that momentum. 9-7 fashion now. Team Noobs need to start looking out for potentially their economy here. The next round, they're going to have, it's going to be quite scrappy. So this rifle round, one last go around for this team, because again, if Pro Team just wins this one out, it should be 11-7 after that, or at least we assume. Again, it is 5v2, reminder. But both players for Pro Team over on B.
Oh, and that's good information for Som. Som knows. Som is going to inch a little bit closer, especially having the judge. Maybe just hiding right underneath. No.
Hey, you guys ready?
We're going still?
Yeah. That's why they won't expect this.
There's one garden, I think.
Oh, Papa.
Okay. Where is he?
Oh, garden.
Oh my god, I'm a pro player.
We did it.
Nice job. You're a pro player.
See, if you beat a pro player, I think that means that you're also a pro player. So I guess they're right.
That is technically correct. It's like if you beat Cloud9. Well,
yeah, and you should be a pro player.
Does that mean you're the top in NA?
I think so, something like that.
Most likely.
Most likely. Most likely. on that question specifically, most likely. But in this situation, yes, I would like to think so. Team Noobs feeling a bit professional now after taking a couple rounds after the on the pro team. But Som, he starts off with a quick one tap on top of U-Haul. It's a great spot to be at, but look at Tenz quickly rotating behind. Decoy out, and the flash actually works out against Katamina, and Tenz TPing all the way to the other side of the map. Som continues the streak, getting another kill onto Toast, and now we have Team Noobs in a very even 2v2.
Sykkuno's waiting for it. And I was actually going to talk about this before. Did you see the brimstone smokes on the B site?
Yeah.
It literally was like they tried to just make a complete circle around where they wanted to go. So it kind of covered them. I thought it was interesting at how much that worked because Tenz, I mean, didn't really know what to do.
They're scared? Oh my God, they're definitely scared of that flank. That at this point, they're actually using their orb just to cover up that flank. They still have toxins for the wall, but that drops down. And what? Som missing out on a perfect shot onto Valk, but now it just comes down to Sykkuno in a 1v2. And yeah, that was a, that was a you know what? That was a Sykkuno play. You know what? I'm not surprised. Sykkuno would do that for the style points, for the clip, for the fans.
They did
but
a
the 360 doesn't work.
It's a little chest
10-8.
10-8. I mean, definitely a lot closer than what I expected. Like 10-8. I think Team Noobs, you know, they should go in VCT. You know?
Yeah.
For sure. If it was a 2v5.
I wouldn't be against seeing them in a, you know, at least trying the open qualifiers.
I wouldn't be either. I'm seeing some strats. I see the potential.
I see the composure mainly because again, such a close game. You know, it's been such a long game. These players, their fingers are aching. Their minds are completely pressured out.
Oh.
But even then, they're still able to perform, except for Sykkuno, who throws out a piece of utility. You know, red carpet for the team, but not able to make their way through. Kaide actually got that kill. Kaide, watching the flank, actually works out to take down at least one of these players. But Tenz, this is now perfect. He's rotating right on time with A. This is just going to be the Tenz show again. 1v4. He makes it a 1v3.
Oh, he might actually have it. Once again, we've seen this.
Should I ult?
Wait, he's outside. Right here.
Yeah, you just ult it. They'll be too afraid to come in. Okay. Oh, ult and do the lineups. It works every time.
Fake teleport.
Nice try.
Oh.
You really trust all the time. Tenz in a clutch scenario, able to take away the 1v2. Oh no. Team Noobs scratching their heads. What happened there?
I think it was mostly just the fact that I don't even know. It was an interesting
I think it's a very simple question. Tenz happened.
Of course.
I think that's it.
But what was going on in Tenz's
mind? They tried a lockdown play, but the lockdown was too far away.
A little bit, yeah. That kind of allowed Tenz to step back. Just an inch away. So maybe the lockdown.
Yeah, maybe the lockdown.
But also
maybe
it was like a 3v1. Realistically.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It was like a 3v1. It would have just have to be the lockdown. NRG Som gonna be able to get one big one. Over back in short, his teammate doing the same, but this is actually turned on its head. Any kill that Team Noobs gets, it's a lot of ground being made. And indeed, they get a big one onto Som. Tenz now waiting up for the plant. No, Katamina! A reckless swing, but still okay. Katamina immediately with a 180, but not able to hit onto Tenz. Now Tenz schmoving around, maneuvering around this A site all over the place. Now it's just a 1v1. The classic 1v1. The battle for the cool side of the bed.
No.
Kaide! No,
Oh,
Kaide! No! Too late.
You know the saying
P
pros
comes
don't
out
fake.
too late.
You know the saying pros don't fake.
Can't fake.
I'm
And they
just
know
saying.
this. I thought Team Noobs were pros now.
I think honestly Kaide had it if it was just a millisecond. Literally a millisecond.
Her shot was good. Right on time with when she peaks.
Let's make him dance. Go get him.
Anything B?
No, I actually don't hear anything. Oh, there's smoke P, smoke P. What the fuck is that?
What?
No. This is something different, Sam. I don't know. Wait, what?
Can I walk out spawn or what's happening?
One long B, one long B.
Time to jump.
Yeah, nice. I'm coming spawn with you. I'm coming spawn. I'm TPing.
Down B. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Unknown.
No.
One tap. One tap. Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
Saikuno, dazed, amazed, and eliminated 13-8
Oh my.
to the pro team. The Noobs in a 5v2, not able to take it away from Tenz and Sam, and they emerge victorious and more importantly with their pride intact.
I'm honestly, listen, I said 13-0 at first for the Noobs, and I said, well, maybe, but I had so much, trust. I honestly did. And for, Saikuno with, I'm a little bit confused at the Katamina smoke at the end. For sure. I think
that was...
Maybe it was going for a one-way.
It was a setup. It was a setup. Listen, hey, they're pros. We're not. We may not understand the genius, but like... Come on, they're getting there. You know what I mean?
I'm going to try that in my comp games as well. I'm going to take that away from today. I learned a lot from the noob side. It was a great game. I didn't think, that an ace would be possible. Maybe I had a very, very high hopes as well. Because I was rooting for the noobs. I'm going to be honest. I was rooting for the noobs.
Yeah, a little bit. And going into today physically, I thought that it would be a best of one, but I'm hearing that the players actually want to play a little more. So we don't exactly know if we're going to be sending it to a break permanently, and you guys will be back with Toast, but they keep playing. We'll be here. So folks, we're going to send you guys over to a break here for Disguised Toast Valorant Showdown. And when we come back, maybe some more 5v2 Valorant. Welcome back, folks. It is the Disguised Toast Valorant Showdown. My name is Upmind, joined here by Gompers. And yeah, let's talk about map number 1 real quick, because it ends up being that we are actually still going. We have more Valorant coming for you guys. Again, coming into today, we thought that it would only be a best of 1, but mid-show, Toast was just like, why not make it a best of 3? So we're gonna make it a best of 3. We're gonna give you guys more Valorant. So let's just keep on going. Everyone's already in the server ready and raring to go. So we could just talk about map number 1. Team Noobs, they put up the fight that we actually wanted to see.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised. I think, yeah, like we saw a lot of strats. I feel like strat making.
Yeah, something like that.
The Valk strat where they had the poison orb on top of the spike, just playing for the tick, watching the one angle that wasn't really kind of held with the smokes. And I think, you know, the smoke plays, even though some of them were like, oh, well, what is that? In the end, it was still like, okay, well, we're testing things out. Let's see what works.
True. Yeah, hey, lots of experimentation and a lot of things that, again, to be totally upfront, it is just things that we just aren't going to see in pro play. Of course, these players aren't actually accustomed to pro play. Folks, it's your favorite streamers that you guys watch every day on matchmaking, just playing queues. But when it comes to this game so far, in terms of the coordination rather than what they're actually doing, they are actually pretty good. They are listening to each other. They're staying around the same areas whenever it came to their defensive side. No crazy rotations or anything like that. They had a pretty good set idea of what they wanted to do. So the Noobs, it's not like they're total noobs.
No, I mean, most likely not. It's just more so not knowing really the strategic sense, but I feel like there isn't really any strategy in this for the attackers, you know, for the pros.
No, actually, it gets way worse because what's the issue here with Haven, Gompers? What is one glaring issue? Because the pros have 2 players, but Haven's a bit different.
Haven, yeah, it is a very big map. Like, I feel like in a 2v5 scenario, Tenz and some have to part. Like, they can't.
Yeah, but you kind of can't do that with only 3 sites.
Well, maybe. Maybe if they go through mid and gain mid control. Maybe if they try to go for mid, it would work out.
So what happens in C? What happens in A?
That's a wonderful question. What happens? What does happen?
So it's almost the same logic where we had before, where the pros, the best chance where these guys are going to have to actually win this game is going to come down to the attacking side, because on the defensive side, we're going to see a lot more free plants in comparison to what we were seeing before, because the pro team, they were doing a really good job of actually just getting early rotations in, early reads in, and just getting the right players in position. I mean, honestly, you just need both Som and Tenz in the right spot to take on 5 players. I mean, that's all you really need. They'll shoot at heads. But when it comes to this map, again, 3 sites, it'll be tough for them to split themselves up. But here on the attacking side, we should just see all-out chaos as we head into map number 2.
Map number 2 of Haven. And we can see they're not going to split. They're just going to go for a site. I guess that's also one of the best case scenarios. They're not going to try to use the shorties or anything specific. It's just straight up Sheriff Ghost. Going to hit the shots.
Valk.
Oh, no, but no, you can't even see. Okay. Sykkuno. Sykkuno's had it.
From out of nowhere. Sykkuno taking down one out of nowhere, blasting his way up long. Again, I said that this man was chaotic, but we don't expect these things. Sykkuno, he loves to surprise us.
Sykkuno said, hey, I'm done. I'm done waiting for these guys to push. I have the better aim. I'm taking it in. And now it's Som alone. I guess it was completely right, though. Correct way to play.
I'll be honest, I don't think Sykkuno actually thought that he had the better aim, but he was confident. In his mind, definitely confident. Definitely confident. That's just how Sykkuno is. It's a blind confidence.
That's what you need, truly, honestly. When you're going against 2 pros, you need the confidence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So there you go. Team Noobs. The entire team getting a confidence booster as they pick up the pistol round day. Again, pistol round. A tough round in any scenario on a pro level, purely because of how scrappy it can get, how much of a 1v1 type of how many 1v1s you can actually get into when it comes to the pistol round, and how hard it is to actually aim onto those small heads with the pistols. But again, Team Noobs, they make it past that round, going into the next one. Team Noobs, they put 3 players up in A, and it's the right call.
Yeah, but it is a split. They're not going to go through the same angle, but honestly, Tenz is going to face 2 here, and it's perfect. I mean, the 2 players watching, obviously you can't hit both with just a sheriff in hand, and Som might have some trigger discipline here, especially knowing that the players are going to go on this rotation.
Oh my god.
Got him.
Oh. NT.
Okay. He got as much mileage out of that as I thought he would get.
I think it's the Haven map. I think Haven actually might go in favor for Team Noobs.
You think so? I mean, going into this, when I was just looking through VODs, just seeing like, well, what information I can get on some of these players, see what agents they're playing and whatnot. One thing that I just didn't write down was anything for Haven, because I just assumed there's no way they play on Haven. There's no way that they let Haven go through on any sort of map pool, especially in a 5v2, but they did it, and now we have to deal with it. And I think Pro Team, they're going to be at that disadvantage for this entire game.
Ooh. Sykkuno's been attempting the aggressive push. It doesn't work out. Oh my. I don't know what to do. I feel like Tenz is just honestly holding the Guardian now because the aim is just unmatched.
One taps come so easily for this guy. Now Som and Tenz, they only have to focus up on 2 more players. No more crazy situations where they have to get these running 1 taps. They have these angles on lock, and it's an even 2v2.
Oh yeah, Som doesn't have a lot of health though, so this is completely winnable.
Oh, we got it!
I mean, the 1 taps though, it's not very winnable if you're able to hit them.
Oh.
And Tenz watching the cross. What really can you do in that situation? You know, in a 1v2.
I mean, Toast was right. Toast was smart, actually. He just wanted to go straight up for the kill onto Som and just try to take up the other side of sight. Try to play that 50-50, try to play the box around Tenz, but there you go. Pro Team, they actually get 1 back. Now more that you can do there. Your team pros in that 2v2. So let's see what they can do going into the next. It didn't look like they were investing too much money, but only losing out on 1 round, it has put them in a pretty difficult spot economically.
Yeah, but here on out, Som is going to actually use the Blade Storm. Does have it this time, but not aggressively pushing, waiting for, you know, that indicator from Tenz.
They're both B.
148 on Sam. They're both B.
Oh god.
That's 1 shot.
Wait, did he DC? What happened?
Uh-oh.
Did he? I hear him running.
No, it was a strat from Tenz.
Right, it was a strat. Tenz, just a decoy, all good. I forgot that he wasn't playing Yoru. All good.
The Yoru decoy.
But that being said, we have to check Kaede too, so maybe her internet maybe went down.
Oh.
Hopefully it's not an individual thing, but it's a 1v2 now. Som, 2 HP. In any other situation, this would be high intensity and almost impossible, but here against the Noobs, Som, he wants to make a highlight reel out of it, gets first kill on Academina. Valkyrie around the corner has a little bit of utility to deal with, but Som trying to find the head, the SMG, not able to hit it all. Som dancing around the site, able to take it all for himself. It's 2-2.
Wow, I think the jet is beautiful for Som, especially you know, for those 1v4s, 1v5s. You just jump around.
Dang right.
I mean, they did a good job on the race, and they kind of did the same thing, but with the blast pack. So technically, is there a difference? Yes, there is.
I think so. In my humble opinion, I think so.
Yes. Oh, you're a humble man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Unlike these pro players, though, they really just want to get this over with. Not very humble. Don't want to give them a chance.
Oh,
we heard the comms earlier, and there you go. You do get the first kill out from Tenz. But, like, did you hear the comms earlier? They were so intense.
I feel like... At first, they were having fun.
Right. I thought the pros were having fun, too. But then they just turned this into VCT midway through.
I want to go to Chams. You know, this is the qualifier. This is the qualifier.
I want to go to Chams Copium, says both of them. Oh, Kaede Kaide wants to go to champs, or well, she technically can go to champs.
Yeah, I mean,
Tenz
she
goes, but,
kind of
like,
did last time, right? So
yeah, she literally did go to champs. Now she can go to champs
Again!
for her in-game skill. Maybe.
for the second time.
Good stuff. Double kill from Kaide. It's gonna be a third round back for the noobs. And pro team shaking in their boots a bit. They were just dry taking up A long. They got the confidence back, and Kaide just put them back down to earth.
5-head anti-strat.
So, yeah, we gotta anti-strat them right now.
Come. I'll just dash in here then.
You want to dash pass?
Yeah. I'm gonna dash pass, see if he's actually there.
Last time he was on the right.
Okay.
I'm
swing
gonna
wide
peek your B.
first.
I'm gonna peek your B
Okay.
first. Nothing. They walled B.
On the
Oh,
right.
close right. Nice.
I'm dashing. Nothing.
Ready? I'll flash.
Let's go.
Flashing.
Down C maybe?
He's in the smoke.
Whoa!
No.
Oh my gosh.
One of the sweatiest rounds that you'll see from the pro team. Did you hear those comms? We're gonna counter strat him. Val doesn't care. Ray doesn't care. Are you kidding me? Sitting in the middle of a smoke, vibing out.
You have to be kidding. I knew that strat was gonna work. I saw Ray hiding in that smoke for rounds on rounds.
So many times. It's just that pro team never saw it. Never saw that setup happen.
And Ray was like, well, you know, if they didn't see it, what is the point in stopping, right? Oh, okay.
Katamina through the smoke. One tap onto Tenz.
It's never gonna end. It's
Katamina on top.
It's the apocalypse. Team Noobs. They're taking over the pros.
It's unreal. No. It's unreal. Team Noobs. This is really where they begin to shine. And like I said before, pro team, these attacking rounds, so important for them. It's worth way more than a defensive round. And even then, looks like they're going to be restricted to essentially a 7-5 scoreline if that happens. Som, of course, that being said, pending a 1v5, he does have full control of C.
Yeah, but no Blade Storm this time, so can't just weave and bob their way around 5 people. You know, gonna have to play it
not anymore, at least
a little smarter. Still does have the util though.
Yeah, does have the util and does actually have only one more orb remaining until those knives come out. But don't think that's gonna be important. It's just gonna be this play now from Som.
Oh, no.
Sykkuno! Oh, classic! Oh! Sykkuno waiting. Som doesn't see him. What? Som. Oh, this is the second time now. Som and Sykkuno stare into each other's eyes lovingly, of course.
I think Som
wait a
gave him
second.
like, I think Som was like,
it.
you have 10 seconds. Like, get out of here.
10 seconds to get the heck out of here. 5-2 back for Team Pros. Sykkuno. That play, it was worthwhile.
Oh, that was beautiful. I thought Som was like gonna take it. I'm surprised Som didn't see. You can see like the tip of Sykkuno's head as well.
Right?
Oh no. Poor Sykkuno.
Yeah.
Only one of
was
the
the good
night.
old college.
B for banana. B banana.
Yes.
Nope.
Where if you like mid? The grass?
Could have crossed to A. I have long A.
I'm scared to peek.
Never stop peeking.
Oh, the other one's busy.
Spike down B.
Oh my god,
Hey.
what are you doing to this?
Hey!
Let's go.
We're better.
What more do you need? A clean hold from Team Noobs. A 2-person crossfire in the middle of B. I mean, that's just normal Valorant things. You don't even need a 5v2 anymore. If it were 2v2, Team Noobs, they're on top. They're pros now.
Oh my goodness. That's like the second time that Ray has completely just clutched up. So
Swept them.
I don't know, maybe Ray's gaining the confidence, I feel like, as well. So this is dangerous for pro team.
Did you see the way that she was running with the Phantom earlier? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, but that's confidence back from Som.
Oh no.
Huge wide swing, getting the shot into Katamina, but Sykkuno dry on his own. He just assumed that both players would be together, but instead, The 1v1s end up working out, but what is this? Kaide waiting for the approach from long. The game sense was so good for Kaide. Almost had the right call, but not able to find Som, but still flanking over in long.
We're gonna see who is NA's last hope.
Which one of these two is NA's last hope?
Oh, maybe Kaide.
No. Yes, Kaide.
Oh, okay. Shooting Tenz's body. That's actually, you know, that's nice. Oh.
Okay. It's gonna have to be a 6-kill round here for Summer, excuse me. Could be only 5 because Tenz got that kill. Oh, whoa. Som, an immediate dash away. There's no regress either. He safely plants. Now it's a 1v2, 46 HP.
Oh, but that was good damage from Ray. They can play together on this. They know exactly where they are. Som, though, doesn't really care. Just gonna hide the
same angle.
Yeah, hold it. I mean, you don't have to reposition.
Not care.
You don't have to reposition if you're confident. You feel in it. You know you're gonna get the one tap. What? You know, I don't know.
Doesn't matter where you are. You're still gonna get the one tap. Som styling on him. The same exact angle, getting the last 2 kills in the 1v2. If I'm not mistaken, like a 1v4 at one point. Here we go again. Pro team needing to pull out miracles to actually beat this team Noobs side, but this is finally at least some momentum for them. Economy back in their pockets. And they're going to regress back over in A.
And I like the strats from the pro team, the blinds from Tenz, knowing that he can help out Som a little bit. Ooh, but there it is, Kaide!
Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Tenz just got completely out-aimed.
Everyone camp the spike. Camp the spike, guys. I'm so dizzy. Where's this guy?
Wait, do you think he went to... Wait, where did he go? He's grass!
Nah.
Oh,
wait,
and
Kaide, she's too good.
Kaide, you're literally a pro.
Yeah, she's pretty much a pro.
Like we were saying, if they can beat pros, they're kind of pros, and the content creators agree with us.
The drone noises from Toast were spot on.
Oh my gosh. The fact that they're having so much fun
and,
too.
Yeah,
Team
and completely
Noobs.
destroying pro team. So
yeah. What does that say about their confidence? Man, they really are. Cool, calm, composed.
That's all you need here. I mean, but let's look at it. The Empress from Tenz could pull it out. And at that point, it might honestly be over because Tenz can hit the shots.
Oh, Som.
We'll see it.
Spike planted.
Som went for some cheeky business, trying to updraft. Oh, and Toast is going to expose him with the owl drone. He can't be able to compete that either. Katamina in a 1v1 against Tenz. Tenz wins it out. Som with a wide swing onto Toast. Toast was very close to actually getting that shot in, but now Team Noobs, 3 players remaining. Kaide coming up from long, takes down Som. Now it's a 1v3 for Tenz. Tenz has no clue that there's 2 over in heaven, but he's still dancing around the site. The person in heaven, what are they doing? Have they peeked out or not? Tenz still able to get the kill into Kaide, still dancing around. Saikuno, come on, where's the peek?
No!
No way. Saikuno with the open shots, not able to nail it. A 1v3 back for Tenz in the middle of sight, giving Pro Team a 4th round.
Oh my god.
Honestly, 4 rounds is enough.
I agree.
5 would be like the icing on the cake. How do we get this 5?
Okay, really?
4 rounds is enough. That's all you need.
I think so. Hey, considering the way that the the noob team have been playing, these guys look again cool, calm, composed, professional. It's a pro team. Of course, they have to be happy with only 5 rounds, only 4 rounds. Excuse me. Don't know if they get a 5th yet. But here comes a setup back over in C. So cheeky. Saikuno on the front side actually peeks out first. Valkyrie is in the back line. They have no clue that she's there. Here comes the 1v1 against Kaide. Kaide goes down, but they still have no clue Valkyrie is there. Valkyrie with an easy kill. Can she get a second again? Can she get an ace against the pros again? No, it won't happen. Som now in a 1v3. Make it now a 1v2. Does get an extra kill onto Katana, but that just would be the body going down. The ulti going down. Som running for the hills. Felt the pressure on C.
Yeah, I love how like when the rotations come in, nobody on Team Noobs is fully aware. But ooh, actually,
what? This guy? Are you kidding me? He called out that exactly.
Switching sides.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, there's no way they can defend with only 2 people on 3 sites.
knew exactly where it was. That's it.
That's unbelievable.
Normally,
he called out the corner plant.
Normally, you'd
and he
assume,
still nailed some after that. He still went off to the right and still got him.
And you would just assume,
so
oh,
good.
default, you know, default spot. But no, not Toast. Toast is
scrumptious.
Has been studying.
Scrumptious little play from Toast. Delicious little stuff from Toast.
With jelly on top and everything.
Now. Toast feeling toasty finally with that ultimate, but we still have a bit of work to do over in mid. Here comes the double push from Pro Team.
Okay, Kaide is occupying Som, so that leaves Tenz alone on the side of C. Gonna have to fight for it, Kaide!
Dang, and now Tenz going in, gonna be able to take on one in terms of Valkyrie. Her head pops out! Tenz, are we gonna see the ace? 1v1 now against Kaide.
I don't think Kaide's gonna let him take it.
Can't take it.
Oh,
Pride is in play here. Tenz looking away. The shot hits for Kaide. One more body shot should do it. Does Kaide get the ace? One more shot to the body should do it. No. But Tenz, no, having the other angle on Kaide. No way she's expecting him in garage. 5th round going back for Pro Team, and again, you heard it from Saikuno a bit earlier. There's no way that they can only use 2 players.
Tenz in a 1v5 in a pistol round. That's the problem. You saw those headshots. Those were clean. Those were completely clean. Yeah. I didn't think I saw a body shot out of that, except maybe once on Kaide, but that was it.
Tenz is just giving her a chance.
Yeah.
Just trying to be nice. It's just kind of like house rules at this point. But here we go. Som over and long. Gonna be able to get one. Oh, all of these shots. There's barely any armor on any of these players. It's just easy body shots for Som. Getting another one into Kaide. 2 more shots to go now. Disguised Toast in the middle of sight, dodging one, but still. Oh, that shot actually hits to the body. And not only that, but Som could still get a second shot in, but Toast now with a classic playing around sight, but Tenz is gonna take him down easily. Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Toast decided that it was time to run for the hills, but Toast did his job. Why is that? Valkyrie is over on the other side of the map, over on A, planning all on her own.
Look at that fake.
Putting down an orb. Util is hers.
Beautiful fake as well. Now that's given Ray some time.
Whoa. But
they're gonna meet. They're gonna meet. No, Ray!
Are you kidding me?
Ray! Another clutch. 3rd clutch for Ray.
Pulling out the strats.
I'm scared. A horror game plus magic show. That's crazy.
Also that bag was from Kai. Oh god.
Amazing.
Mind you, the classic ends up taking it away there. The default pistol. Gosh, Pro Team, what more can you do? They scrapped so much for that first round just to get that money, just to not be able to use it.
Oh.
And Tenz, he pulls up and he goes down.
Oh no.
Som now pulling out the knives. Can he actually do something with this? What? Can't get enough knives out fast enough onto Kaide, but there you go. Kaide taking Team Noobs up to 10 gompers. This is actually not looking too bad here for Team Noobs.
I'm telling you, I had the hopes. I had it. Haven is the Noobs map. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm honestly like, I feel like the distance and how big the map is a lot harder for Pro Team. There's so much ground you have to cover, and there's
Absolutely.
like what 3 entries on each site maybe, so it just makes it so much harder.
It's just such long rotations. And Team Noobs, they know to exploit that. We ended up seeing that exact same idea in the last round. Team Valkyrie Landing up on A. And we're seeing it again. Split now from Team Noobs. More or less a default. One player back over in long. Two players playing up in C long. Tenz has his full attention here. But look how Som is actually trying to play this. He's playing very fast rotations back over in B. But never mind. Tenz, he has to keep his head on a swivel. Did you see that headshot onto Kaide?
Oh, and another one. I feel like Tenz should just keep the Guardian.
Yeah.
You don't need a Vandal. It's fine. Oh, no, but Sykkuno's playing games.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Very close to confusing Tenz a little bit, throwing his aim off. It doesn't happen, and now this is worst case scenario for Team Noobs. An even 2v2 here, but Valk, oh, has ultimate. There you go. With that plant, gets the orb up, and Katamina actually coming up from behind and taking down Tenz. No, this is Som's deal. A 1v2 to try to take this game forward for a pro team, but it won't work.
Okay.
Valkyrie with a perfect setup for the post plant. Just puts down the Viper's pit, and it's easy going from there. 11-5, and now pro team. They're down on cash again.
They're just broke. They're broke throughout. They can't come back. I mean, maybe taking a different approach. I feel like they've... I don't even know at this point. It's such a big map. Yeah. Look at them. They're like little ants on Haven.
Yeah, when you really think about it, because when we see like a KJ and like an Astra, you see so much util and Barrage. You see the early stars everywhere. This is just barren. It's just little ants on the other side of the map. But Tenz, the mighty ant himself, able to take one big kill over in mid. And it's only going to be the one. Toast with a drone up in mid, trying to clear the way here for Team Noobs as they all wait up for an approach over from the mid side. Som, how many kills is he gonna get here? Here comes a big peek from Som and Tenz. The squeeze works as they get 2.
Ooh, but Katana could actually clutch it up. That's the one. But Som actually might just go for the right click. Okay, I mean, but it was a valiant effort from Katamina, but now, I mean, listen, clutch Queen Ray. Let's be realistic.
Oh, she saw it. Oh, this is an easy shot for Som. Valkyrie up close and personal with Som, but it was just the same direct angle that you would get from the Radiant Knight box. Som was ready for that angle, and Valkyrie goes down in a heap. My, oh my. If it weren't for that mid-miracle play, Team Noobs, they had a pretty good setup.
I thought the clutch would come through.
Get full armor.
Thank you, thank you.
So there you go, Team Noobs. They have quite a bit to face on. They have a pro team that is currently real mad right now. We saw Tenz earlier when I said, don't like it when Tenz is angry. But this time, we do get that action back from Team Noobs over in long. Not a single kill over from Som. And Tenz now, he's trying to carry the anger that Som had. He was just trying to go for dry peaks over in long, but it doesn't work.
No, now it's Tenz, but the Empress there. Although the location given, so I mean, really only needing to...
That recon was perfect, by the way.
You just gotta give all your attention towards that one angle. Oh! Kaide once again. Hey, let's see a Tenz Kaide 1v1 because Kaide's completely killing it right now.
Yeah. No, I mean, statistically speaking, Kaide punching up. First frag over on the Team Noob side. I mean, considering the fact that pro team, they have twice as many kills to get on Team Noobs, you can kind of factor in all of these kills for Team Noobs worth about maybe 2. Exact same as Som, exact same as Tenz, 13, 26. What a game from Kaide. And now Team Noobs, they look to close it off. It's a bit of a default though. And look at pro team. They want to go for aggression, some desperation.
Yeah, they're looking for the picks. They know they can win the fight. Oh no. The whiff from Katamina, but still looking for it. Sykkuno with the
destroyed.
I don't even know. I mean, Sykkuno's just been jumping in and it's been working.
Som is done.
At this point, 20 health. Oh, a wonderful nade.
Again.
We're going to a third map.
We're going to a third map. That's the Noob team taking down the pro team. And it's not just taking down the pro team, taking them down 13-6, doubling their scoreline, completely flipping the script from what we saw in the first map of Bind. So there you go. We finally got some fight in us from this team, and in the end, we ended up seeing some of the fun plays finally.
Wow. That was a stomp. That's like what you would call a stomp. From losing the other game, I mean, it was a close game. Bind's a comfortable map for the pros. So on a map like Haven, you know,
hey, the pros are confident on Haven, so they should have been pretty good, man. In theory, but
not as confident as
on
Sykkuno.
paper, all I'm seeing is that the noobs beat the pros, and that's gonna be the first map going back to them. But we do have a third map to go through. We have to decide who is going to be our winners, Team Pro or Team Noobs. It's the 5v2 showcase that you guys have been waiting for, and you guys have to wait just a little bit more to get that third map. We'll be right back after the break with some more Disguised Toasts Valorant Showdown. Welcome back to Disguised Toast Valorant Showdown. My name is Upmine, joined here by Gompers, and we just went through 2 maps of 5v2 Valorant action. It's Team Noobs joined up by Team Pros on the other side, and Team Noobs have done it. They take a map over the pros.
In a very, I mean, amazing way. Yeah, we saw some really interesting plays from Sykkuno. You saw those blast packs? I mean,
those are crazy. I mean, that's what Sykkuno does regularly, mind you. They may not work 90% of the time, but the 10% that it works is pretty good.
The 10%. low percentage, but when it does work, it's amazing. Like we saw, actually. Some really good damage, but Kaide and Valkyrie was killing it. I mean, I gotta be honest.
Valkyrie on that Viper, man. So good.
Beautiful.
So good. And see, the one thing that was gonna kind of make the big difference in this game wasn't going to be the aim, but it was just gonna have to come down to the utility. And now that we're seeing Tenz and Som, 2 players who are duelist mains, dealing with so much overwhelming pressure from both the Viper and the KJ in terms of util, I mean, they might have to change things up now. Maybe they have to think about a KJ, at least for the information, maybe about a Brimstone just for the smokes. On a map like Icebox, you don't exactly need the smokes, but a bit of support would be useful. Viper isn't a bad shout, but yeah, no, almost literally, that was the difference that I was looking for throughout this game. It would be just the differences in those agent selects, and both Tenz and Som, they've been very confident in their duelist picks, and let's see if they do it again. Som already starts off with a chamber pick, and that's already a massive change.
Yeah, no more. And actually, I was wondering as to why on a big map like Haven, there wasn't really any util. They were still going for that duelist composition. But, I mean, a Neon from Tenz, a Chamber from Som, at least they have util to know under the circumstance that somebody's lurking or if somebody's on another side.
Yeah, now we're seeing the Noobs going for very, very good icebox composition. Kaede picking up the Sage, Valkyrie picking up the Viper, Toast on the Chamber for the info, and the double dive actually from Saikuno, and I think it was Katamina or whoever it may be on the Phoenix. But still, this does seem like we actually do have a pretty confident comp once again for the Noob side, as they've had so far in this game. But again, just the big difference coming into this, how are they actually going to utilize that Chamber? It's going to be aggressive, but those trademarks are going to help a lot.
I agree. Also, I mean, that kind of allows Som to get more aggressive on the attack and on the defense because of the rendezvous. So I feel like we're going to see a lot more, especially since we're also seeing a Neon. So Tenz being able to play with those trades if needed or whatever the case may be. But with the Chamber, I mean, definitely more information instead of just having to rely on eyesight for that info.
And that's how it's been for the pro team so far. That's why I've said their defensive-sided rounds have been so important because, again, they just didn't have the utility. They just didn't have information. They didn't have positioning to try to take on 5 players. But now they start off on the attacking side again. It's Som and Tenz facing up against 5 streamers, and we've already started off right with a kill from Som. And look at this from Tenz, skating around Valkyrie as she gets confused and backs out. Look at the rush from mid.
Oh, and they're coming for it right behind Som. No, Som is aware, but actually 2 bullets left.
2 bullets.
Oh, no, now it's 1. That's a lot of money wasted. Tenz is trying to assist with it. You can see they're playing together. That's the 1 bullet gone, and now it's a classic on classic.
Oh my god, they're stuck in the corner.
Oh, no. They could wrap around on top, I believe.
They absolutely could.
Is pushing for it.
They had each other's backs for a quick second, but it's still going to be Som and Tenz looking around for some easy frags. But Toast around the corner with the shorty uses that thing well, and Tenz can't do anything. Overwhelming pressure from 3 different players, and Team Noobs actually able to take a pistol.
Ooh, a beautiful round. I think it was just a little bit more difficult getting backed up into that corner and not really able to move. No rendezvous set down, no util to utilize in that situation, as Tenz had kind of utilized majority of his high gear. So it was not really the luckiest thing to be in that moment.
Yeah, but I mean, Team Noobs put them in that position. The pinch from mid was great.
That is true.
Thank you. I know this is true. I'm an expert
You are an analysis. Yes, you are an expert analysis.
Yeah. When you see 2 players in a corner, you would assume that the other team had something to do with it. I know I'm smart. I'm great. Thank you very much. Going into this play, though, from the pro team, mostly pistols again, or mostly default, but you do have Tenz on the Sheriff, but hasn't been able to find anything in the middle of sight, but finally finds Valkyrie from above, going for the flying katana, but not able to find anything. Som does get the trade back, though. Oh, yes, Saikuno. Yes.
No
yes, I love
way.
it. Going for the knife. He's ready for the setup. If Kaede spots him, Som rendezvous away, but Kaede just going to get the frag instead. So there you go. No drama. Economy staying actually pretty solid for Team Noobs. 2-0.
I wanted to see the rendezvous. I was so sad. I wanted to see.
Oh, it's listening in.
Ready?
Oh my god.
Yes. Talk your shit.
Dude, he jumped at me from the sky and tried to knife me.
Wait, what? This guy sounds like me.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like I said before, Saikuno, the chaotic evil of this side, will almost definitely go for some quote-unquote random plays. And yeah, what we ended up seeing from Tenz there was a little bit random. Toast. This is a good random spot, though. Shorty from above easily takes down Tenz. Som isn't around either to try to trade him out. Now it's Shorty close up again! And Toast! Easy peasy with the Shorty.
Prepare for the worst.
No! Okay, here. You go mid, A map. I go A map.
Okay.
And we can't get flanked, I hope.
Hey, maybe you take bomb.
can't get flanked, I hope. Fingers crossed. That is the
Yeah,
same
fingers
energy
crossed.
as fingers crossed.
I think that's a good mindset. You know, hopefully we don't get flanked. No, hopefully. That's confidence.
I mean, it's not like we have util.
No.
No.
They do have some trademarks again. They are going to be able to see if there are some flanks or not, but Tenz dry over in mid. Takes down Katarina. Som jumping in. Easy 1v1 against Valk. Now, 3 players now remaining for Team Noobs. Oh my gosh, Tenz! Fast and furious. Going his way through. Actually, just splitting up the approach. Som able to get a kill out of that, but here comes the 1v2. Very quickly, Som flies away on the rope. Now it's a 1v2. Has the tour de force to use, and is quite the force with it. A 3rd kill back for Som. Needs a 4th to win the round. Kaide out in the open. Easy shot from Som. That takes those for breakfast, my friend. 3-1 for the pro team. That's exactly where a player like Som can excel, just taking on the 1v1s.
Oh, what? That didn't even look like a flick. I felt like I maybe skipped some numbers there. Maybe my frames just kind of went to poo, but that was. It looked like he
just went.
I don't even know. It didn't even look like he played
Hey, it's random. It happens to everyone. You know, you can't control it. And Som,
it was so fast.
Point it in a general direction. Not everyone can see it, but that's why he's a pro. That's why. Jeez, 3-1. Team Noobs still very much confident. They had quite the advantage going into the end of the round against Som. So not much to be sad about, not much to be disappointed about. As now, look at this from Team Noobs. They have full control of mid, full control back over in B main. They know that this is an A take.
Oh, but we do have an operator on Team Noobs. Cad. Ooh, never mind.
Som.
Okay, well, that's a close off. Kaide with the operator.
The insurance.
Hey, Sykkuno, where are you?
What?
Do you want this?
Oh no, it's you should keep it. You did
I'm
well
scared.
with it.
I'm scared.
Well,
I
really?
can't. Yeah.
But you got to kill. You got to.
She got the clip. She's good.
Okay.
Someone buy me.
Someone buy it. Leon.
Well, there goes all my money, but you're welcome.
Oh wait.
Thank you.
Look how nice Sykkuno was.
Aww.
Although he was quite blatant that he lost the money, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. Sykkuno being a great teammate. And now Tenz trying to be essentially a lone wolf on his own against Toast. Toast around the corner, back in yellow box, just waiting for the approach, calling out that Tenz is throwing out utility. But look at this in mid. Should be an easy frag for Som, but Kaide peeks him out. Should be a weird 1v1 there. The rendezvous actually goes out, and Kaide actually beats Som there. And Tenz not able to do anything outside of just the single kill onto Toast. So there you go, Team Noobs 5-1 up. And this is starting to look possible. Am I crazy for saying that? I'm not gonna get clipped for saying that?
I mean, yeah, I think it was possible when it was like 4-0 or like 5-1 right now. We saw, I mean, the last game, Team Noobs won. So I think, you know, the first game was the best game for Pro Team.
Yeah, that was most optimal scenario, of course, just being on Haven, having 3 sites. But this time, though, on Icebox, again, a map where, you know, the attacking side is actually quite strong. Tenz, we haven't seen much from the pro team, but here comes Tenz on the front side, not able to get a kill off of the ultimate, and Som, now just trying to scramble down to very low HP. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, did take a hit, but it's 85 actually, so still fine. Sykkuno trying to pop up right from behind. The rendezvous, okay, still had his knife out. Just wanted to peek Som. This could actually just be a firing range here for Som. He's walking into a crossfire of 3, but TP's into the back. Still 2 players trying to chase onto him. 5 HP only for Som. He needs headshots, and headshots only! What? Som on the ropes! Against the ropes, and he's still swinging back. 50 seconds remaining, and Som now has a 1v1 against Disguised Toast, which becomes a bit easier now. The op, only 1 shot to the body needed.
I mean, 5 health, one shot, but are you able to get the 1 shot? I feel like you gotta position yourself in a way where some might not have the advantage, but having the tour de force is just a force in itself.
Som has the rendezvous set up. Tour de force, like you said, a force on its own, and that's why Som pulls it out. It's very easy now for this 1v1. Doesn't have to. And just confide in his 1-taps. Sky's toast. Doesn't have too much utility to use. It's only a chamber. Has to go for this dry. Som has the advantage. TP goes out, but he takes it back in. That's such a good TP. That's such a good fake from Som. Toast has no clue. He's looking off to the left, and Som comes from the right. Great setup from Som as he gets an ace to keep Pro Team in this game.
I just learned something new.
Yeah, the fake. That was crazy tech.
Wow. I did not know you could do that, but that's like having a Yoru decoy, technically. So
yeah.
Why need the Yoru?
Would that be considered a glitch? That's a new that's a different story.
I think that's technical. I think it's technical.
Yeah.
I think it's like the Omen
though.
fake and the TP.
It is hard to pull off. The timing is hard. You know. A little questionable. We'll have to talk to the admins about that. See what the ruling is. See what the competitive ruling is here for Disguised Toast's Valorant Showdown.
Yeah, I'm surprised there haven't been...
prestigious league, of course, in Valorant.
Surprised there haven't been any tech pauses yet. So.
No, because again, we've had a lot of hands being thrown, a lot of peripherals being thrown already from the noob side. But I think we're good. No timeouts needed, no tech timeouts needed. But a breather here for Valkyrie. Valkyrie needs some space. She's getting pressured up against the ropes. She's the only person here on site. And she gets taken down from Tenz from behind.
I mean, at this point, now the rotation.
One's under.
I don't know where to go.
Got good information.
He's on site.
Surely, if we all push at the same time,
Yeah.
can't kill all of us. I'm gonna get an angle.
Oh, he's to the left.
Scared.
Oh god!
Good trade. Good trade.
It was a good trade.
Really good trade, Myung.
Oh, look at that cross hold.
Hey, that was great. Like they were saying, great kill coming out from Katamina. Just the setup there, Katamina just had the wider angle in the middle of sight. But come on, Saikuno doing Saikuno things, just jumping out in the middle of that side. No way that was coordinated. Of course, it is Saikuno. In his mind, he thinks it's coordinated, but
that was coordinated. That was a decoy. That was just a play. That was the plan. You saw that cross hold being held, right? You go in, you jump, whatever. You got it.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy stuff. There's nothing really to worry about here for Team Noobs. As long as they have that extra person, they can overwhelm Pro Team pretty easily, it seems. But here we go. Pro Team already up against the ropes over in mid. Tenz taking on a bit of damage. Actually might have 3 players to deal with there, but Som, that's beautiful stuff. Clearing up the A site, and Tenz doing the same in mid, taking down Saikuno. Now waiting for the flank. Toast with a wide swing, but Tenz was ready. Som not ready for mid. Now it's only down to Tenz, who only has 45 HP. Spike is fully in the view of Team Noobs.
Oh, and beautiful slows from Kaide.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be able to lower Tenz's health down to 5. So Tenz 3 bullets, 5 health. That's all you need.
I dare you.
5 HP is all you need for both players here on Pro Team. Tenz and Som both pulling off clutches with a sliver of HP. Tenz had to retake Spike over in mid. He takes on 2 1v1s. I mean, of course, Team Noobs didn't expect it to be 1v1s, but Tenz's approach, his scaling up with the angles back in the ramp of his own spawn. Very well done. That's the diff there, folks. That's the pro diff.
The professional diff. Yeah, you know, if I have 3 health
difference.
and 3 bullets, would I be able to hit that? Most likely not. No.
No.
But maybe if I were Tenz.
Yeah, maybe. He does indeed hit those. We have we've proven that now.
Anyway, I started blasting. Yep.
Oh.
He's high.
He's high?
He is high, man.
He's how high?
Tall. Planning?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, yellow.
Spike down
Wait, we're...
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, go Ray.
That's a round. Team Noobs actually taking another one. 7-3 back, and this guy's toast. He said he was about to start blasting, but couldn't start blasting.
No, unfortunately not. Not gonna blast is actually going to not last. That's a rhyme. That's
You're spitting.
I'm spitting
Bars.
Bars. What?
Oh yeah.
I forgot the word for bars.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You're good. You're spitting.
They found my trap.
I mean, maybe we'll see Kaide spit on some pros. Okay.
Spin flames.
That's the one.
Oh, what?
But the turnaround from Tenz.
Now it just has to be this 1v1 mid. Saikuno playing around a bit too much in space, but toast cuts off Tenz completely. That's an 8th round back for Team Noobs. This is an insane half.
Maybe on the Switch we'll see something different, but I mean the attack should be the easiest for the pro team. I feel like we said before on Vine.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where
it's the most possible.
Yeah.
Not the easiest, but the most possible, the most feasible.
You don't have to focus on the defense. You don't have to focus on both sides at once. It's more so just the focus on being able to eliminate those players for your advantage.
Yeah. You know, eliminating players does sound like a great idea, actually, Gompers. I think you're right.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's optimal. Tenz is trying to do exactly that. Gompers, you're right. I think Tenz getting some kills here is helping out the team.
I am a professional analyst, so. Oh, no!
Oh, come on. That's so mean.
Leave him alone.
Saikuno, no, don't know why. This is so mean.
If I leave, they're gonna kill me for sure.
Well, standing there isn't helping.
How did they see me?
Just don't peek anything.
Hey, I will. Huh?
They dropped?
He didn't have to do that to him. He's just an innocent little boy. Come on, Saikuno, man. You deserve more than that. Psalm, will he get his comeuppance? No. Will he get justice? Will we see it? Psalm in a 1v2. Kaide just to protect the pride. Oh, swing around the corner. Psalm misses out on the shot, but Kaide's still alive. Psalm dancing in the back of sight. 25 seconds left. Still has time to rotate, and indeed will.
In this position, Kaide doesn't have shield. Psalm has it as well. Vandal in hand and Tour de Force in hand. 13 seconds left. I think what's interesting is we haven't really seen pro team, you know, fight for sight and plant the spike and play with that. It's mostly just been trying to gain control and take those picks down.
Oh, Psalm, he has the right idea. No way. No way. Kaide peeks out. Psalm loses the angle, but still knows that Kaide could still be there. Only has one bullet to waste here. Still waiting for the approach. Psalm has no rendezvous. Or at least has one back inside, but I don't know if he's in range. But Kaide tries to take the battle dry. But Psalm survives with only 30 HP. Kaide, the most consistent player so far for Team Noobs. Very, very close to nailing yet another frag to keep their team up. But instead, it's going to be 8-4 going into the next half.
Now, the pistol round. We've seen Tenz completely destroy on these types of rounds. But on the Neon, is it going to be similar? I feel like Tenz
it's so hard.
Has been so aggressive with the Neon that it's also been kind of an overextension. And Tenz is always almost the first one to die.
Yeah, which is... Yeah, well, it makes sense because Tenz is a duelist, you know, should be the first contact, should be the initiator of these interactions. But no, you're right, Tenz not exactly getting a lot of mileage out of these first initial peaks. Like, he is getting maybe 1 or 2 frags, but again, we're talking about a 5v2. He really needs to make it more even for his team. If anything, 3 frags would be making it realistic for his teammate, but instead, Tenz looking to do exactly that. He takes on a free 1v1. Over back in A, but Tenz goes back in mid and slaps down Disguised Toast. And what on earth was that stun? Tenz nails Kaide.
It's like the lone wolf.
Every time we put the camera on Saikuno, he's always vibing somewhere. He's always chilling.
With the knife out as well, I feel like majority of the time we've seen. Oh no.
That's 3.
Oh,
Wait, that means A is bold, right?
Oh, yeah, A must be empty.
Okay, I'm putting up a wall and I'm coming.
Ooh, wow.
Good movement.
He's coming back!
Oh, he jiggled. He jiggled. Okay, you can kill the chamber because he's not going to kill you. He wants to give the ace to Neon. Ray's got this, though. Giga Chad.
Nice try.
Dude, that was crazy. Oh my god, that was crazy. All right. Tenz. Almost getting exposed there by Valkyrie. See, Valk's had some decent amount of time on Viper. This isn't a joke. She feels actually pretty well in this role.
yeah, but once again, I said it, pistol round, Tenz, demon, ace. Literally, it happens exactly in that order. So, really, in the pistol rounds, you gotta be saying, like, how can we eliminate Tenz?
How can we take out Tenz specifically
and then
first?
let's talk about Psalm later. Because I feel like I've seen Tenz ace almost every time on the pistol round. Maybe once, maybe not every pistol round.
We've seen it twice.
The second.
Maybe 3 times, but
yeah, ever so casually.
That's a free vandal. Could it actually be a free vandal though? Look at this hold here from Psalm. Psalm in mid. Taking out Kaide, jumping in to try to take down Katamina, but missing out on his shots. Finally takes it back, and he's going to be able to pick up the Vandal in a 1v2.
Yeah, but having to fight for the site by himself here. Ray, having a classic, though, for both.
No, Ray only has a classic, same as Saikuno.
I don't know if this is going to really be the round, but Psalm could honestly not be able to catch out Ray. Ray's hiding in the corner.
Psalm doesn't know. Psalm doesn't know.
Right click, maybe so. The tick is through.
Oh, Valk is just sitting in the middle of smoke now.
Oh no.
And threw down a molly at the same time. Psalm has no clue, scrambling to try to find Valkyrie. Valkyrie on the outside of the orb is going to expose Psalm from behind with a classic. It doesn't matter though if she gets the kill or not. Psalm is not going to be able to get the defuse. Team Noobs playing Valorant out to a T.
Defending the site with their lives. I like that. Ray was on site trying to keep the control, and if the control was lost, Saikuno was there to make sure that the spike wouldn't be diffused. So, at the end of the day, honestly, I think Team Noobs would have won that.
I can't buy shield.
Wait, do you have ult or not?
Wait, what?
You do, right? Ben 10?
Yeah, I have ulti.
Do you want to drop still?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I guess I have no shield this round.
So no shields. Now, but Tenz does, of course, have the knives out. That's all he really wanted. Here comes Psalm in a 1v1. Same thing with Tenz. Both of them winning their battles. Kaide, does she spot Tenz? Tenz just going through. Wait, no, but Tenz, does he not spot Kaide? No. The corner of his screen does not spot Kaide. So instead now, Disguised Toast, all the way back over in kitchen, sneaking his way through, could actually get a cheeky kill here. One of these players from the pro team, as both of them are in spawn. Tenz finally comes out.
Oh, but
Toast.
Psalm is going to meet Toast. Though Toast can no longer help the team, but Tenz, he said it, no shield, 10 health now, with an operator in hand. The Blade Storm's still there.
Oh, this is just classic.
Oh, but perfect from Ray. The U2.
What a molly.
Beautiful. Ray does not want to peek this.
Absolutely not. But Psalm has a cover. It's not planted for her. It's not planted for Valkyrie. No. Oh, the molly's going to come late. Psalm getting the defuse in a 1v1. It does say 1v3 on the side, but 1v1 there at the end for Valkyrie. She just didn't have the angle. So now we're back here for the pro team. A 5th round back for them. So they're going to be able to get still guns back in their hands. I don't really know about Team Noobs, though. How's their economy doing? Doesn't look great. Again.
Not this time around. But, I mean, still able to eliminate both players on pro team. Pretty good.
Not too bad. Team Noobs taking a different approach actually this round. Bit more of a default split. Som. Real tight angle. Looking back into Garage B. This tour de force has to go so huge.
I mean, they are going to watch it. Som has it in hand. If Kaide peeks or if Ray decides that she wants to get a little bit aggressive, it's going to be a huge detriment for Team Noobs.
Oh, immediate TP. That could have been real dangerous. Nobody. Back over in kitchen. Som is feeling very wary over at mid. And Tenz is doing the same thing. Tenz is just wary back over in A. Finally, we have someone making noise. Sykkuno trying to make a fake back over in A. It's not actually happening. Sykkuno not making any noise. The approach in B finally happening. This wall is good, but Som peeks through the wall. Unable to actually find a kill there. Oh, but Viper's Pit goes up. Som getting flanked on, but he's not actually going to go down. Disguised Toast is waiting. Tenz, Som, they have to scramble for the site to try to get some kills. They're so low on HP. The SMG goes out. Tenz, the only thing he can do is dash. It's chaos. It actually works out, though. The classic gets the kill.
Get him, Toast. Wait for the defuse.
I got one.
We won.
Oh god.
What a nightmare.
I'm lagging hard.
Wait, I'm so confused what just happened that round.
God.
What? You're lagging?
Oh my.
I feel the exact same way. I feel tired. I feel exhausted. That round took a lot out of me.
It was like watching a game of cat and mouse, truly.
Game of like 5 cats, 2 mice. It becomes even more chaos.
The cat's running around. Honestly, like Tenz played that so well though. Just weaving and bobbing.
He did.
Oh, and now
Delayed that for so long, and now here comes Tenz again. Tenz sliding in and easily getting himself 2.
Oh yeah, and the neon switch as well. I completely forgot that you could switch.
Valkyrie coming back? No way! No way! The free kill for Ray, but Som absolutely destroys her with a 180. Now, a 2v2 for Team Noobs. They don't have the spike.
No. It's in the hands of Tenz, but I mean, Tenz at the up if Kaide can't really do much here other than attempt to get the peak.
Yeah, nobody can actually jump up to heaven without making noise here. Tenz knows this. So Tenz just holding on confidently to this closer angle. Maybe we could actually get a jump here from Toast if Tenz
30 seconds
still keeps standing back up towards the spawn. But now sits back in the hallway waiting for Kaide to come out of the one angle. And it's the same thing with Toast. Confident in both kills. Pro team easily taking up a 7th. Taking on just 1v1s after 1v1s. And you heard it jokingly from Sykkuno before, but yeah, guys, let's just approach them all together. It'll work, guys. But that's almost literally what it is. Approaching all together as a team is the only thing that Team Noobs can realistically do here to potentially try to overwhelm either Tenz or Som.
And it really is honestly the game plan. Look, you can see mid. They're going to do exactly what Sykkuno wanted them to do. They're positioning themselves in a way where it works out with the wall. They can gain that control pretty quickly without being picked off one by one. But this kitchen control is being taken over by Som. Is going to be able to take out the one. Sykkuno being the lone wolf is going to actually might just be the thing that leads the team down. No. Everybody peeking one-on-one once again.
Oh no. Tenz, he was scrambling for a second. Oh, and then Ray doesn't even peek. Ray taking on those bullets. Has no clue that Tenz is striking from above, but Kaide with an opportunity from behind to at least make it a 1v1. But it doesn't happen again. It was just pistols. An 8th round. Going back to the pro team. Again, just have to keep elaborating. What you are watching right now is a 5v2 between mostly players that are in silver. Kaide's in plat. Gotta say that. Valkyrie got gold last season, I think.
Yeah.
But everyone else, mostly silver, mostly bronze. We're seeing 2 of the top pros here on the other side. This game is coming down to the wire. 10-8. 3 rounds separating Team Noobs and absolute pride.
We gotta wait for it. I mean, it would have worked out, I feel like, if they just continued to push on Team Noobs throughout mid and hadn't gone for kitchen by themselves and hadn't tried to peek that one-on-one. I feel like it could have definitely worked, which is like one of the things, you know, you can push together, but you gotta peek together.
Tenz trying to hold it off on his own, head on a swivel, and couldn't get more than that one. And it wasn't even a one. It was against an ulti. Disguised Toast, is he going to go down early? Yes, he will. Psalm finally gets the kill. Tries to get a 1v1 against Valkyrie and Kaide. The confidence with that swing was overwhelming. Psalm cannot do anything, jumping in the back of their own sights. And now Team Noobs, only 2 rounds away. Of course, from that same pride, 11-8. Pro team. Don't have to worry too much about their economy, but one more of these losses here puts Team Noobs up on match point.
Ooh, one more round, but honestly, Pro Team could take it back within this round. You can see Tenz on the race. The transition from the Neon, from the Jet, coming over, trying to get some damage maybe within this round. But on the A site, not the B, so that's where the majority of Team Noobs is going to maneuver around. Gonna be a little bit difficult.
A side has been quite the hotspot for Team Noob so far, and has actually been quite successful. Psalm, they actually want to fight this tour de force. This is quite scary here for some of these Team Noobs players. But Psalm, he gets completely plugged out by the smoke, but not really. Valk puts it just a little bit on.
Well, the spike zone was there.
Oh!
There goes another one.
He's in kitchen. He's in kitchen.
He TP'd. Oh, they're both there. They're both there.
Dance off.
120, by the way, on Sam.
Don't die. Just don't. I'm on the way.
Yeah, I got them.
We've got them pincered in. Just
Yeah. They're looking at me.
I'm glad this like
yeah. Perfect.
30 seconds left. One
What?
remaining.
They knew.
Yeah, they were all paying attention to Toast, guys. All paying attention to Toast, both of them. For sure. Saikuno, you're safe. Yeah, you can flank. No issues. Oh, Toast is one mistake. Not actually getting their attention. Not actually making the noise back in B main. Pro team, aware as always. Keeping their head on a swivel. Looking around for each angle. They're able to get yet another round under their belts. Extending this game just a little bit more. 11-9. Team Noobs. Are we going to see anything different in terms of their approach? We've been seeing group attempts back over every which way they've gone, but not too many defaults, not too many splits. And indeed, we're not going to see it. They're going to treat this Viper wall like a red carpet, and they're going a mid.
Hauling it with the Odin. You see Disguised Toast? They're the tank right now. They're tanking it down.
Just holding it down. Psalm facing on some pressure. Does he know Saikuno's off to his right? Oh no! Toast! Toast is the one that gets the kill there from spawn. And Tenz. A 1v5. Now faces on Kaide. Kaide around the corner. The only person that knows where Tenz is. Tenz playing around the corner, trying to take down Valkyrie in the middle of the orb. One more player on the outside of it, but not going to be able to find him. Tenz is just mobile. Tenz is all over the place, trying to find absolutely everyone. Katamina, she's dead. Nade's going to land in. No way she's not dead. Tenz still has the nail on the shot and still does. Disguised Toast over in heaven. Oh my god! The rocket! Only nailing one. Disguised Toast is still alive. Diffuse going in. It's still going through. Toast hasn't peaked yet. 34 HP. No. Tenz is sticking. 10th round going back for the pro team as Tenz has pulled it all the way back.
Oh, and Toast knew they had to peek, but no. It's the stick from Tenz. I'm assuming it's the assumption that they're not going to stick it. I feel like normally you would assume.
That's just it. Jeez, just so tough. Just so tough to watch. A pro team, a 10th round back, evading one of the biggest upsets in Valorant history. Team Noobs. Again, so close yet so far to victory here. Pro team still with a chance.
Ooh.
And Saikuno actually wastes out his ultimate.
And that would have been nice.
That takes up the rotation.
It would have been nice to use it on Tenz as well on the site, but no, Saikuno has the knife out, just waiting in the corner.
It's just what he does.
The amount of time.
You can't question it.
We've seen that.
Well, it works out for a kill back now. 2 kills actually from the pro team side as Valkyrie goes down to Som, but Som still tapping away back over in yellow and able to get a free one onto Kaide. Kaide swings in, confident for the kill onto Som, but it doesn't work out. Now it's a 2v2.
Yeah, but oof. Toast is alone waiting for that rotation. Katamina can't make it fast enough, and it's Tenz working their way up slowly but surely. But the Odin is there for Toast. Honestly, this is looking very good for Toast in this moment in time. The headshot is there, but it's not enough.
Oh, Katamina knows that both players are now over in B main. A massive, massive task here for Katamina, trying to get into a 1v1 against Som. It's not going to work out. 11-11, folks. No matter who you're cheering for, make a wish. His team Noobs. They need all the hope in the world to try to take this back against the pro team, because look at their economy. It's dwindling low. If they lose this next round, it's just going to be backbreaking. Pro team, they're going to face against Pistols next round if Team Noobs, they fully commit to this.
I mean, pro team was able to
do.
Let's just do that. All of us.
There's no way they can hit all of us at once. Rush A, rush A.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Up top.
Naden forcing out Kaide as we come back to the game. One player hidden in the middle of the tin can. I think they know that he's here. Disguised Toast has a full eye on him. Tenz now has to move. Som covering his right side. Tenz still trying to get a kill here on a Saikuno. Saikuno crazy into the back of sight again, but it's not going to work out. Spike runs for the hills.
Oh, but a nice rotation. Although a 2v2, and if it is a 2v2, it's going to be difficult for Team Noobs because the more numbers they have, the better for them.
I think so too. That's expert analysis.
Thank you. I like to think I am an expert analysis. So.
But with even players equals even odds, I like to think you're Gompers. As now it's a 2v1. Well, not anymore. Well, it was even, but now it's a 2v1.
I mean, but now they have more numbers. So with my analysis skills,
the numbers are bigger.
Let's say, I think now it's dangerous, but Ray has clutched up a lot. I feel like Ray
now
has
the numbers
the
are smaller. 1v1 now for Som. Som needs to go for the defuse. Valkyrie doesn't even have the spike. Doesn't even have angle on spike. Will this actually be the defuse though? The animation goes up. Som goes for the defuse, and that's going to be it for the round. 12-11. The comeback has been complete here for Pro Team. Now only one round separate them, and conserving their pride essentially over Team Noobs.
We can't even buy.
We have to buy whatever you can.
God.
I have a vandal. We can pass it off one by one.
Okay, community vandal.
Yeah.
All right, who wants?
I should go first because I'm the duelist.
Okay.
True.
All right, let's use our wall as well.
I'm going to
Molly's
flash.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, we go B. We go B.
We just need to get plant down out. Post plant.
Confident that they need to go together. Confident that they could try to take this team on, even with not so desirable guns. And it's going to be a free B site for them essentially if Som doesn't get a cheeky peek in. Oh my gosh, it happened.
Som could hold it down, but that smoke is not making it easy. Ray knows that, but I'm too much security there. Som pushes through. He's going to look for another, and it's going to be Kaide.
Oh, here we go.
That actually closes that out. Now it's Tenz v3. Maybe 4 here.
Oh! What?
Remaining.
What? Tenz! Don't you ever take your camera off of Tenz, because he is the showstopper! 13-11 for the pro team as Tenz closes it out as we may have expected. Jeez.
Oh my.
What was that? We took our cameras off him for literally 2 seconds, and the spray transfer was perfect for 2. Oh my word, that's the game.
I thought Kaide had that. I thought the res bait was perfect, and the moment Kaide peeked,
I thought so too.
It was a beautiful collateral from Tenz. And then the swing, the words don't come easy to explain what just happened.
He's the showstopper. He needed it, man. Pulls out the ulti, and that was it for the game. But going into this, we had expected it. We expected the professionals to be better than the noobs. Yes, correct. But in the end, yes, it will be the pros winning this game, but not without the goal, not without them taking away a map, not without them taking away 11 rounds in that last map. All I'm seeing here are dubs for the streamers.
And it was also another thing. I feel like, you know, looking at this, you can definitely see the skill differential in the pros and the noobs, because when you saw it, I mean, before they were like, oh yeah, I'm holding their attention, but it's like, you also have to realize they've been playing for a long time. It's one of those things where like, oh well, you know, I'm holding their attention for a little, but they're also still a little bit cautious of what's going on behind them. They can't just leave that information, you know, completely unread.
Yeah, again, it ended up coming down to trades. It ended up coming down to better scenarios just to keep crossfires, just to keep more than 2 players on the screen at all times versus these players, and they failed to do so. It was 1v1s across the board for Sam and Tenz throughout a lot of situations throughout that game. And again, when you're giving these guys the champs of aim lab, essentially, where they just play that thing day in and day out, they already know what's up when they get into those 1v1 aim situations, and that's all they really need to worry about. But folks, I think that's it. We've been rambling a little bit too much about this one because I think it's very plain and simple. The pros win today, but who knows? Maybe one day we can have yet another Valorant Showdown and get the rematch that we so desperately need. That was such an electrifying end. That was so fun.
I was really good. Yeah, like you said, electrifying and amazing way to close it off. I thought Kaide was gonna clutch it up, honestly. I would have loved to see more. I would have loved to keep this going. I mean, listen, even if it was a 4th map, I would have gone for hours. So
hey,
honestly, thanks.
Listen, we literally coming into this, we thought that it was only going to be a best of 1. Like when we started the broadcast, we thought we were only going to do 1 map. This was mega fun, where Toast just said midway through to us, you guys should keep going. We should do 2 more maps. We should do a best of 3. And indeed, we have closed it out. Again, pros taking it away over the noobs. But folks, if you guys enjoyed what just went down, of course, leave your primers, leave your follows here to the Disguised Toast channel. Of course, support all of the streamers that ended up playing today. Of course, that's the best consolation that they can get. A couple of your follows and a little bit of your support. But of course, support the players too, support the pros. You guys can go find Tenz and Sam over on Twitter, also on Twitch. They stream every day. And as for us, my name is Upmind. You can follow me on Twitter at Upmind_Gompers. Where can they find you?
They can find me at GompersX on Twitter as well. But I also wanted to say a thank you to the production team and everybody working this event as well, because this would not be possible without them.
Thank you so much, of course, for watching. And of course, again, thank you to Space Productions. Thank you to everyone in the production studio, period, for helping us out with this entire event. We'll hopefully see you all next time for yet another showdown. But for now, see you next stream.